Hey guys, Ep1 here with you guys on Terra. For any disclaimers or warnings, read the description. That's where I'm going to be putting them from here on out in all my videos that I make if I continue to post on a regular basis. I haven't really posted all that much on the channel lately, but here we are today. So I'm going to play some Terra and I'm going to be sharing this live stream to my Facebook page. Well, to a Facebook page, not mine specifically for obvious reasons for now. And once I get that far with it, I'm going to be... Once I get to a point where I can trust people on YouTube with my name and everything, I'll go that far with adding stuff like that into my descriptions where you can get a hold of me and stuff. For now, it's just gonna be this. I'm sharing it to the Terra Facebook page, and I'm going to try... Well, I'm gonna try and share it to the Facebook page. This may take me a few minutes to tag the page in it, so bear with me here, guys. Okay, now let's see if I can figure this out from here. Go to my Facebook. And there we go. And it is now shared on the Terra Facebook page. Okay, so you'll notice from the last stream to this stream there's a bit of a gap between stuff that's been done. A relatively large gap, actually. That's because I've been playing over the past day or so. Yes. Got them unlocked now too. Yeah, these guys up here, I finally got them unlocked. These are the guys that allow me to make the helicopter, actually. Those are the guys that also not only allow me to make the helicopter, which is actually now been converted to the PlayStation 4, non-weaponized and weaponized. And then we got the Strider, which is also, again, unweaponized. But as you can see, I've got very little actually unlocked for it, which is posing to be more of a problem than one would think. I'm going to turn up my volume here. For some people, you may find this game kind of boring, so just a heads up, if you don't actually want to sit here and watch me play this, because it's kind of a slow game, then you're more than welcome to leave the stream. Well, I guess in this situation right now, if you're watching, it's leave the stream, but if you're watching it as a video, you're more than welcome to click off. Interesting. I love it when things that are like super tiny try and take on this thing. It's just dead. This is actually a vehicle I've called Boris. Well, Boris, as pronounced correctly. I mean, technically, pronouncing it correctly is with a Russian accent, but my Russian accent is kind of crap, so. I tend to just pronounce it like they did in Men in Black 3, so. It's just Boris! It was a really crap-ass recreation, but you get the point. No, scared of shields. You're not allowed in the shield. Those are my shields. You may also notice in this video the controls tend to jerk around a little bit. I'm using a remote that kind of had a battery explode in it, because my other remote that is actually wireless, this one actually is currently plugged into the front of my console, because again it had a battery explode and it is no longer battery powered. The circuit board managed to survive the battery popping, so I'm able to use the remote still. But my other remote, the right stick, if you play first person shooters all the time, you know this problem. One stick is pulling to the left constantly, so if I were to turn on that remote and use it, my view would just constantly do this, and there is no stopping it. That's the issue that I have with my wireless remote currently. Technically they're both wireless remotes, one just won't connect wirelessly right now because there's no battery. Kind of a pain in the ass a little bit, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. And that's where the warnings down in the the description come in, by the way. It's a viewer discretion thing. Viewer discretion is advised. Some vocal content may not be suitable for all viewers, is what it says. But that's what I like to call defensive posture. Defend the other tech. Drive in front of it with the shields. If you're running a helicopter or a plane, those are good things to come across right there. Normally those things are by flat desert areas, not in the middle of green areas, but there's been a few updates since I last played, so... Well, few updates for the PC people. Kind of why I'm doing this stream and why I kind of shared and tagged Terra's Facebook page in it. It's kind of to try and bring some attention to some of the issues that this game's having on console. Like, for instance, your guys' dark red biome, I don't know what it's called. There's the biomes that normally have those spawned out in the middle of the salt flats, is what I call it. It's the salt flats biomes. But there's the other one, which is kind of more like this, but more of a mesa, I guess you could call it. It's all red and sandy. Well, not really sandy, but not that biome. But there's another one that kind of, it's kind of like Minecraft's mesa biome is the best way I could describe it. It lags hardcore. Like, to a point, it's almost unplayable sometimes. When I was recreating the Hilo, as I've dubbed it, the Hilo Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, whatever, I was having a heck of a time where I was, because I was by one of the dark red sandy biome areas. And see right there, frame drop for absolutely no reason. Some could say, oh, it's because the game's trying to render stuff in. The game wouldn't have to render stuff in that far out from a tech. Like, look at Minecraft on PC, or look at Minecraft on here, for instance. It renders in specific chunks that are within your visibility. Whereas the way I'm taken this as is this game's trying to render the entire map at once, if that's the case, which isn't gonna bode well for any console version. What really bugs me about this game is the Terra devs. Hopefully you actually do pay attention to this thread that I've shared into your Facebook post, because I really do. Because there's a lot of issues that I want to bring forth to your attention on the Xbox and PS4 versions, but because Microsoft is, well, Microsoft, they're controlling and don't want to allow anybody to stream directly to YouTube from the Xbox. So I'm having to do it from the PS4. See, now, if you guys were looking for someone to beta test updates for the console editions, let me know. I am more than willing to even go out of my way and put up videos on a daily basis on this game if you were to get me to test updates. I'd be more than happy to. Just for the sheer fact of, right now, your game is dying on console. You have released, to my just general estimate count, because I haven't really been paying attention if I'm being perfectly honest, you've released about, I want to say, estimated 8 updates to PC since my last stream, which is disappointing because you're coming out with the Switch version. You've got like 3 different versions of the games on the go that you're trying to work on, and your first 2 editions of the game you're neglecting. PC is getting all of the updates, which for me personally is kind of showing favoritism and kind of ticks me off a little bit. It's more of a situation of you guys aren't neglecting your game, you're just choosing not to update every version, in my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I will accept the fact that I'm most likely wrong here. But you're giving all of the updates to console or to PC, and those of us on console haven't been getting anything, and it's kind of disappointing for us, because we're seeing all of this cool stuff coming out on PC. And like, for instance, me personally, I would love it if we could just get the custom control schemes. Yeah, I'm that person that's been posting about that one specific thing repeatedly, just for the sheer fact of I'd be able to custom map things. Not because custom mapping your controls is better to make the gameplay better, but more because right now my helicopter is not a helicopter. It's a gyrocopter. It takes off like a plane, but has blades on the top of it like a helicopter. And it sucks because you can't use it like you would a helicopter. Like, I'm going to continue making streams on this game for this week, because I've literally got nothing else to do. I'm planning on picking up a new remote here, hopefully, this week. If I can manage to work out the funds for that. But, like, some of us, like me, for instance, I can't afford a PC. My laptop can I can play games on it, but it's one of those, what I like to call lablets. It's a laptop tablet. The laptop that I have, it's called the Acer 110 Touch or whatever. And I can play some games on it, yes, but not all. Like this game, my laptop won't support it. It just won't do it. It's a physical impossibility. I can play Minecraft on it, but there's not much point because I can't really do much with it. And then there's the issue that comes up of well, actually, I'm just going to continue off where I left off, which was, you're giving all the updates and the content and stuff to the PC people, which I get. I completely understand. You want to keep the PC people happy, because, as much as I hate to say it, PC is essentially master race in the gaming industry. You look at a PC and you look at a PS4, for the same price of a new PS4 when the PlayStation 4 Slim was released, if I were to have bought my PS4 Slim when the Slim came out, it would have cost me around almost $500. A $500 PC, you can play almost anything. I had a $300 laptop that I downloaded Minecraft on and was playing on a server that looked like it was damn near real. You look at that server, there were so many mods that were on that server, it looked real. It looked like someone took the graphics from, well, here's a better comparison. It looked like Grand Theft Auto 4 compared to Vice City, in my opinion. And it was honestly surprising the difference in graphics quality. I kind of did some things like that with the PS3 as well, to try and prove a point that the PS3 was not as limited to graphics quality and firmware that they claimed it was. They were trying to say that the PS3 couldn't handle anything else. Many game companies were doing this. Minecraft is actually no longer getting updates on the PS3, the Wii U, and something else. There's like 4 versions that have been completely cancelled out now. Which is disappointing because they can all support the updates. Microsoft is just choosing to be like, no, you can't handle it. But I did the same thing that I did with my PC, and modded the living heck out of my game. I had 3,000 mods on Minecraft on my PS3. Some of you are going to be like, oh, well, you can't get mods on the PS3. Technically you can. There is many videos out there on YouTube that show you how to get around and not having mods on the PS3 version. Some of them, yes, are a giant crock. Others, there is the odd one out there that will actually show you how to do it. I ended up having a buddy down in the States that did it and walked me through how to do it. So I ended up getting mods on the console version of Minecraft on the PS3. I ended up downloading like somewhere in excess of 3,000 mods. Yeah, here's the frame rate I'm referring to with the orange biome. Or the red biome, whatever the heck I called it. This is the frame rate I was trying to deal with. And it's not because of my text size. Because, as you've seen, there was several different instances where this thing was running perfectly fine. As long as I'm not looking at that red chunk, or that chunk of red biome, my frame rate's perfectly fine. But the second I go this way, there's the problem. That needs to be worked on and fixed, if at all possible. And I know it's no problem on PC, because I know I have a buddy that I talk to quite frequently on here. He plays a different game, but that's because there's no multiplayer on this game, so he hasn't bothered picking it up for the PS4. He doesn't see the point in picking up something to play and get used to when there isn't a multiplayer. This is the biome I'm referring to, the red biome. I don't know what this biome is actually called. But when your game is running this poorly, something needs to be done. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand it's game development. It's gonna take a while. But when for one specific console you have released in excess of 8 updates for that one specific console and nothing for the other 2 that your game is on, it kind of throws up some flags on the game and is like, okay, you're having some hardcore favoritism here. Me, as a person that cannot afford a actual PC that can handle gaming, that is kind of a gnarly blow. I went and spent a lot of money to pick up this game, and for me, yes, $39.99 is a lot of money, because we're just not going to get into that. Finances is finances, and someone's personal finances is that person's personal finances. We're just not going to go there. But long story short is $40 is $40. As essentially anybody that has to pay their own rent, pay for their own cell bill, pay for their own groceries and etc. will understand. $40 is $40. I wanted to make videos on this game on the PS4, so I reached out to you guys at Terra on Facebook, trying to see if you'd be willing to throw me a copy of the game so I could make videos on the game. I could bring some attention to your game for some of the people that might be interested in it. Yes, my channel is small. I've only got like 20 something subs. But when you don't post anything on your channel, that tends to happen. You tend not to get a lot of recognition on Facebook. And when Facebook is being the princessy little bull honky maker that it is right now, it's kind of hard to post content because you never know what you're going to get nailed with. It can be anything from a JPEG, like your screenshot for the game, like this. That could get me nailed just because it looks specifically like something. Or I could look at a rock that has the same general outline as a human organ, and my video would get taken down. Like, they're hardcore strict with what they allow you to post. So that's why my channel hasn't grown all that much. That and a lot of the games I play, none of my other friends play, so it's kind of hard to post content on your channel when you have nobody to play with, which, for me, having friends to play with makes the game entertaining. In 99% of instances. I like playing with friends. I like having a multiplayer experience. Like, don't get me wrong, what I'm doing right now in this game, yes, this is entertaining to me. I could sit here and do this for the next, like, week and a half, or next 4 days straight by myself. But there is a point where it becomes repetitive and boring. Which is why you guys need to give us some sort of multiplayer option. Yes, I understand. We do have a multiplayer option. It is there. The problem with that multiplayer option is you can't do anything in it. It's death matches and that's it. You've got race. I think there might be racing in it too. I honestly don't know. I looked at it and saw that I was limited to death matches and a few other things. There was no co-op campaign. I couldn't link up with my friends in this save, for instance, and help them work through the campaign through my save. That's what disappoints me here. You guys are coming out with, you've got the Switch version, you've got the PC version, you've got the Xbox version, you get the PS4 version, and here you're bringing out a new console version of the game, and the other two console versions haven't been given anything since, I want to say, somewhere around January. And we're now into May, almost March, April, May, almost into June. And it's disappointing because you look at what PC has, and they've got 60 times as much as we do. They can go on, they can they can do this, take a screenshot of their tech and share it to Steam, to share it with other people. We don't even have that option. We can't go in and download somebody else's tech and check it out and go play with it. We can't build massive ships and go fly around. Like, I have one of my designs on the Xbox version that I'm planning on eventually porting over to the PS4 version, because the Xbox version, well, is the Xbox version. I can't make content off the Xbox version, so I don't see the point in continuing to play the Xbox version of the game. Yes, I'm aware you can buy a thing called a Delgado and you can record your footage and then you can move it to a computer and upload it. My laptop can't do that. I am severely limited to what I can do. The reason why I'm playing the PS4 version right now is because the PS4 allows me to stream and upload my content. The PS4 also allows me to save video footage, edit it, and then upload it. I can do all of my recording and editing on the PS4 alone. I don't need a PC to upload my videos to YouTube. I don't need a Delgado to record my footage, because the PS4 has one built in. So as far as I'm concerned, Xbox versus PS4, the PS4 is going to win every day. The only reason why I have an Xbox is because there's a few games that I can get on there that I can't get on my PS4. Like, for instance, Forza Horizon, the Forza Horizon series 1 through 4. There's Halo. I can't get that on PC. I can get certain versions of it, yes, but I can't get all versions of Halo. I can get DayZ on a PC and an Xbox, but I can't get it on the PS4. There's several other games that I can get on PC and Xbox that I can't get on my PS4. That is the only reason why I have an Xbox One. But back to the challenge at hand here. If you guys are wanting console testers for updates on this game, let me know. I am sure there's a dozen other YouTubers that play on PC that also have PS4s that would probably be more than happy to help out your game by doing videos and stuff on your updates and doing testing and stuff like that. Like, and yes, I know the people that are making videos on your game, every update that you release from PC, you're not paying them to do so. I don't even want to be paid for it, as far as I'm concerned. It's just, I want something new to be able to do. The only way us on console can get anything new to do is by starting a new save, which is in and of itself disappointing, because that's the only way we can get anything new to do. I need to let my shields go up, or batteries charge, before I go in and do that. So if you guys want someone to do stuff on the game, let me know. I'll do it for free. Like, I don't want to get paid for it. I do YouTube not to get paid for it, honestly. I do it just to give people something to do. Give those 22 subs that I have a new video to watch. I don't do it to get paid. I haven't even tried to even monetize any of my videos yet, because I don't see the point in it. Yeah, sure, once you're up to like 10,000 subs, you're making like, want to say like $1,000. If you're like making 10,000 views off of every video, every one of those 10,000 subs is watching every single one of your videos, from what I'm understanding, you're making about 10 cents per view. I dropped too early. You're making 10 cents per view, which means YouTube's also taking a cut of that, of the profit that you make from each video. So say you get 10,000 views on one video, you make $1,000. YouTube takes a 5% cut of everything you make off a video. So say you only made $1,000 before YouTube's cut. You're only making like $500 off that video. Say you just built a $2,000 PC, you upload a video, make $2,000, and you're only making like $1,000 off of that video, $800, $500 or whatever. There's not much point in continuing. You have that PC and it's going to take you years to pay it off. Well, not literally years, but you get the point. It's going to take you a long ass time to pay that specific computer off that you just finished building for the purpose of making videos on YouTube. It's going to take you months. And that's assuming you're making that amount of money every view or every video you upload. That you're making $1,000. It'll take you 5 videos to completely pay off that console or that PC. So you gotta look at it from that view. Well, that is more meant for YouTube than it is anybody. YouTube needs to go through their editor or their automated system that reviews your videos and fix it. Because there's a few people that are getting nailed for copyright strikes and everything for content that they have permission to make. See, me, because I don't make any money off of my videos, I could care less if my video gets copyright strike. I don't make any money off of it anyways, so any profit that comes off the video goes to whoever. YouTube, as far as I know, is taking all the money from my videos, which is not all that much actually. I don't know the monetization of any of my videos because honestly, as far as I know, they're not monetized, so I don't even know where I'd look for that. And personally, I don't really care. I think the video I have the most views on is like 115 views. Hang on here, I'll go take a look. Give me a sec here. I've actually got one person watching right now. Thank you, whoever you are. My most viewed video, this may take me a while to get back to it. I actually believe was the crew video. Nope, sorry, it's probably this one here. New Dubachi Spectre Part 2 of 3 has 39 views. Nope, sorry, that's wrong. Testing my slam van off-road build using hydraulics. That has 107 views. Got a few off-road videos that I uploaded early on. But 107 views 2 years ago was my peak on views on my channel. And that was back when Grand Theft Auto was slightly popular still. Slightly. For a lot of people, Grand Theft Auto has died. GTA Online is dead. Rockstar has killed their game. I mean, come on. An RC car for $1.5 million? No. You're crazy. And insane. Y'all need to find something new to do. But like even this game, it's new. It recently came out on console. last year. But even it, as of right now, for anybody playing it on console, is dying. Because there's nothing to do with your friends. Me personally, the only reason why the game isn't dead for me is because, well, I've been playing it. I find being able to just hop on and be creative with whatever entertaining. Though be it slightly, but it's entertaining. Not as entertaining as one would like, but what can you do? I'd love it if the game had more to do. I would greatly appreciate it, honestly. I have a feeling that was what he was about to tell me to kill, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I figured as much. But I'm gonna end this one here. I will catch you guys in the next one.